tub. Never healthy. It's full of water. Apparently the counter reset button does not want to work. Well, the counter reset button's bad. It's gonna lie.
What did it say for distance?
12 feet. I was just trying to reset it at the bottom of the stack here, but for some reason it will not reset. Rusty minerally pipe.
Cast iron. Grab a hose too, Jake.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of gunk in there. There's why. It starts getting a little more draining. Getting almost narrow enough I can't get the camera through.
How far out are you?
Like 80 feet.
It opens up right there.
60 feet.
60
Because it
feet.
didn't reset when it had 12 or so on it. So I'm about 66 to 70 feet away.
What would it say? It was like
It was
80?
85 feet when you never told us it was that close down.
No. Well,
I wasn't sure if we had
it says
to look at the
camera
water
that
heater
shows
yet.
Need the one. All your toes and it's 3 feet away.
Yeah.
Look. Pretty sure I'm big 3 feet. It's like 2.
That's alright.
Not too much. That's a pretty big meal.
Yeah.
That gets that
I almost
out.
thought the cast had separated.
What?
I almost thought the cast was separated there.
doors. Yes.
Got the main. So you got bigger.
With the ABS. It's easier in a second. So there's a front clean out somewhere.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna have to shave it off there.
Pause this for a second here.
How far? So the new stuff's right at the outside wall?
The ABS starts right at the outside wall from what I saw. I believe. I didn't locate it or anything, but it's right there.
What else I got?
Yeah, that was concreted in.
That's what?
Concreted in, looks like.
The top.
Concreted in. The clean out?
Still got a cover?
No.
A lot of mineral buildup in there.
Oh yeah.
Does this place have sump pump?
No.
No.
Didn't think so. Just a direction change.
That's probably by the other clean on it.
Couldn't tell if it was a Y at first. I think it's a direction change only. I think where it transitions is just past that clean out on the floor. So it looked like something going straight up at that point. Top drop in right there at 4550. It could be the clean out from all I know, possibly, or a stack.
Is that a 4-inch pipe?
Yes.
It's probably another stack in that room.
Probably.
40 feet. It's probably about 40 feet. The hose is 60 foot long.
There's a Y coming from the right. So that'd either be like the kitchen sink or that bathroom group or both of them.
Well, that's where the other stack is, so. No?
There's actually two of
Oh,
them coming
unless
in.
it comes in before the
There's
stack.
one right there and one right there. So
Huh.
two of them coming from the right.
Must be the kitchen sink and the shower in the basement.
Where does the half bath?
Full this line sits.
Where's the toilet coming from the basement?
One of those two on the right, I'm guessing. You push back up a few feet and flush it, and then you'd see which one it was, but usually they're not worried about which one it actually is.
No, they just telling us we gotta do something with it.
Yeah.
see all the kid shit from this morning.
Mineral buildup or something in this area that slows it down. You see the 2-hour climb right there? Where they have a 4-inch pipe, and then all of a sudden, and then like a 2.5-inch pipe with all that mineral to jump up almost an inch. That is that much mineral buildup on the bottom. Drain back down here. Try to flush it out so you can see it a little better, but don't think it's going to flush out well enough to really get the bottom open because it's going to hold water the whole time, I believe, just by what it's doing. Sections with that much mineral. Picking me up almost an inch. I kind of climb up and out of the water right there, then back down. Start here, go back, rub the water, and go forward slowly with the water to see if we can actually see better. Not able to see anything. Remember your Rain-X?
Want some?
I'm not even joking, we actually use Rain-X on the lens.
You want some? I
I'm
will.
pretty sure there's some in the van.
Probably some.
Yeah.
He's probably got some right here in the
They ought,
garage.
they ought to make an expensive version called 2X or something. Charge twice as much for sewer cameras. We actually use like the Rain-X wipes on the lenses to try to repel the water from sticking and the grease from sticking to the lens somewhat. It does make a big difference so when it works.
I was gonna say, for the most part, it works pretty good.
Scale of that
You
section.
pull that, is that a crack?
That's all mineral scale on the surface.
Okay.
But it's right at the point of not quite deep enough to be able to see under the water very well, but not high enough to be able to see, or low enough to be able to see the water without the water. So trying to find that happy medium where you can actually see under the water better.
And then you can see right there.
That's what I was trying to find, the low spot to look and see what kind of mineral and grease buildup and other stuff is slowly accumulating in the bottom. Maybe there's a little ridge or something in front of me, or that's the low spot.
Oh shit, that goes on there. Fine, you see fine.
I'm just trying to do it from under the water now to see if I can see the bottom end. You see all the toilet paper and broken down stuff sitting there. See the chunks of scale that are loose trying to move or grease. A lot of stuff that kind of sits for quite some time.
Is it even coming?
Huh?
Is it even coming?
Well, you're supposed to.
It's easier to check it first. Flaked off there.
Far out are you?
Only about 15 feet down. I've just been walking real slow, trying to see through the water occasionally. On the parts where I couldn't see the bottom at all. The first 20 some feet I couldn't see the bottom at all because it sat with water in it all the time. I was trying to see through the clearer water somewhat. Essentially what I was anticipating to see, a whole lot of mineral buildup.
And that's exactly what we're seeing.
And when you get that slowed down, you get greasy, papery stuff that sits there and doesn't all flush out right away. It has to kind of break apart before it goes anywhere.
Easier to push now.
Well, it always was fairly easy with this part. Once you get past 2-3 Ys,
Yeah.
or past that huge mineral lip, wherever that one is, 40, 50 or whatever on the corner. The camera off the garden hose, right there.
There it is.
How far was that? That's like 50 feet.
45 on the counter, and we have at least 10 extra, so about 35 feet out from here.
So it's probably right in there,
So that's there.
somewhere in that side. I don't know. Or not quite to it.
Just before. Oh, you're pushing something.
Yeah. You know, put some paper or scale and stuff that sits right at the whatever the lip is there that I'm jumping up and over.
Right.
Just see if we climb up and out like that. And then I drop right back down in the second here.
Yeah.
And drop back down. There we go. So this hole right there. Half, 3/4 inch of mineral or better. Slow everything down behind it for the first 30 feet or so. Once you get past that, it starts draining a lot better. And then there's the Y.
Which way is that? No, that's probably from the toilet.
There's two of them. There's one right there, and then one right there.
So the toilet would make sense before
Toilet.
the kitchen sink.
Well, you got the toilet,
Flush
the
the
shower,
top
and
and
the sink.
Right, toilet, shower.
Toilet, there's toilet.
The one down
Downstairs.
here.
Yeah.
There's a toilet, there's a shower, and there's a...
Those would all come in on the same Y, I believe.
And the...
And then the sink
kitchen
probably comes
sink.
in on its own. Because the toilet and everything, they would combine right together right away, and then it would all come over in one pipe.
I thought the shower would have been on the other side of the clean-out, though. Because it's past the clean-out where the shower is.
This isn't the cleanout though, this is the pipe where it
Yeah,
connects to
but
the
the
next pipe,
cleanout-
so this could be 10 feet over.
Just flush the toilet.
No, look like coming out of that one, does it?
And the few of the kitchen sink ones.
Go hit that toilet again, Jake.
Yeah.
Guess
Well, the
that's
shower
the
should come
section.
out of the same
Yeah,
one,
it's right
right?
there. Just getting there.
Like that first one's the kitchen
You see
sink?
it trying to sludge through. There's still poo and paper and stuff in that toilet line.
Freaking contractors.
Even third, fourth flush, it's still trying to come through. Because I flushed that one twice already, I think.
It's definitely that one, though.
Yeah.
That one's the toilet.
I wonder what that one is.
Yeah.
The shower should be after the toilet. That's the kitchen sink there.
There was a floor drain in the middle somewhere. Not this one, that was too close. This one up here.
Yeah, but you think that would be past this? Just the other side.
Someone found a perfect fitting cup. I've never found anything that fits perfect before, so that's an interesting one.
So then you're saying that pipe that goes up might be that drain?
The first pipe right there might be that floor drain. I don't know for certain which one that one is. Because the bathroom group comes in on that one. And depending on how it routes onto the floor, the kitchen sink might come over to the bathroom, then go this way.
So that one might be kitchen sink,
kitchen
shower,
sink and the
toilet.
whole bathroom group.
Does
And
it
then
make
this
sense
might
if I
be,
go put the kitchen sink on?
this
and see if
might
it
be the
comes
floor
out the
drain by
same?
itself. I don't know
We could
unless
dump
we
some water on.
dump water down one or the other. It's up to you if you want to try to see which one it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
just if
while
we
we're
have
here,
to
you may
figure.
as
We
well.
always
Yeah.
have to figure out
I mean,
what
we
it is.
gotta figure out if we end up having to replace it, we have to understand how it all
Dump
comes
some
together
water.
and
Could
works.
dump some water in that floor drain.
Well, it's up to you or turn on the kitchen sink and see which one it comes out of too.
Oh,
But
go turn the kitchen sink first.
if you want water, I got the hose right here. to
Yeah,
fill
then
up
we
the
can dump
bucket.
it in the floor drain once she's done at the kitchen sink.
Set it down, get heavy otherwise.
Yeah. I'm not getting any younger.
Trying to do it with one hand holding like that, all of a sudden you end up spilling.
Yeah, if
Done
it
it
makes you
enough
feel
times.
better, I'm 23 and I've already had hip issues.
My back has been killing me. I'm gonna blame it on the bed. Probably just because I'm fucking old. To be honest with you. Where was that first one there?
First one's right there. I believe I see the flow coming through that one right there. Can't tell for certain.
Looks
Would it
like
help
there
if
might
we
be
did a full sink dump?
It would make a difference, but I think you give it a few more seconds, you'll be able to tell for sure.
Okay, I got buckets up there, I can start dumping buckets
Oh, I
now.
Or just plug the sink and fill it up.
So, yeah, say,
But I'm fairly sure it's coming through there by the look of it.
You can dump some of this pail on there too.
or say that and dump it down the floor drain, then we kinda have an understanding of what both comes out of everything.
Definitely
that's
coming
the
through there.
sink.
It's just getting there finally.
I wonder if that shower must go there too.
I'm assuming everything goes through that one, and
Is that the same as the toilet was?
that's the toilet and bathroom group as far as I can tell, all of them.
Sink, tub,
So far nothing
toilet.
comes through that
We
one,
dump
so
some down that drain.
I'm assuming this one's most likely that floor drain.
I'll go dump this stuff.
You want me to go fill that kitchen sink up?
No, we can
No,
see
you-
it well
Okay.
enough on there.
Definitely
Okay.
coming out.
Just making sure, I'm gonna turn it off then.
Just wanted to
turn
make
the
sure for
shower
sure we
on
could
if
actually
you
see
want.
it. Once it got there finally, you could definitely see it was working through there.
I figured you'd be able to see it.
It just
With all the
takes-
rust and scale, I didn't know. Maybe.
Did you just pour the bucket in?
Oh yeah, it's coming from behind you.
You're right there. Definitely the floor drain. Look at all the sewer flies it knocked free. That one's definitely the floor drain. A bunch of sludge and sewer flies came out.
Oh good, cause we have an issue with sewer flies?
For sewer flies, the first thing you're going to want to check is to make sure none of the floor drains, especially the ones with nothing going into them, aren't dried out. So as soon as they lose the trap seal, they'll fly right through and come out in the house.
So they came when we left for vacation for a week, and the bathroom downstairs was just covered in them.
There's a good chance
But-
one of your showers or toilets or sinks or something dried
They
low
ain't come
enough
out
for them
her?
to get through.
Yes, it came out of that one.
That
You don't
first
use
The
it.
first,
Yep.
the first one was
First one
definitely
was
the floor drain.
If you don't use the downstairs shower so much, you can try throwing some like olive oil into the trap.
Well, so we use, the only shower we currently have in the basement is the downstairs one.
Oh,
There's
okay.
So
no
we-
shower upstairs.
We don't have, we just have a bathtub upstairs, which, cause that's part of the
So
story. I'm trying to
that, so that
understand
4-inch
piping.
clean must be up,
Yeah, it's on the same line.
up that second pipe. Cause the first one was that clean right?
Yep.
Or the floor drain?
So
This one's the
the
floor
floor
drain.
drain up there.
And then right here, where I turn to the left,
That's the
the
bathroom.
bathroom group is on the straighter line. I'm turning to follow that way.
So now this is the toilet shower, probably that
Toilet, shower,
that other
kitchen
clean
sink.
out.
The clean out would be on the same line because it's access behind at this point because I can only clean from here down from this axis. So I need one on that line to be able to clean from there down if there's
So
a clog
that's
on that
probably where
branch.
that 4-inch pipe starts is in that stack.
Yes.
And then the other pipes are probably smaller besides the toilet.
Yes.
Does that connect to it?
Toilet will either be 3 or 4. Most likely 4 on the older cast. Sometimes they put in 3s, but usually it's 4. And then
So then that one that looks like it goes straight up must be the one on the edge of the house?
the
we went to that floor drain to dump water, tons and tons of sewer flies came.
But probably, is there a trap with that thing?
There's a trap in there, but they can dry out given enough time.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful
wondering
if
if
that
that's
one
what
nothing
happened.
goes into.
Yeah.
You either want
that's
to add
probably
water
where the
to it
sewer pipe
occasionally,
comes
or,
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
or
that's why I
like he
wanted
was
to say.
So no, that one, where's that coming from? That one that was just straight up there.
Jake,
Yes.
pop that open once and look down and see if you see a camera.
Which one?
The little
Oh,
metal cup. I was just keeping it close so sewer flies don't come out and smell don't come out, but have him pop it open and see if he sees a camera.
yeah,
He
there's
sees-
nothing wrong.
Oh,
He
and if
sees
smell
the
comes out and sewer flies come out, we'll deal with it. I'd rather have answers and
When you
clarity.
took that out, was it very deep? Didn't go down, huh?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's the front clean out done. I was mistaken it. The
So
one
how far
there-
was that out then?
About 50
50
feet.
feet?
When I saw it here where it switched to
That newer looking pipe,
Newer
is it like
pipe.
80 feet?
because I turn right.
For operation up there, if you'd like.
Yeah, we're gonna have a minute.
Alright,
I
I'm gonna
turn-
go clean some shit
I
out
turn
of
right.
his way in there.
I turn right and I get really minerally, and then I go another 10-15 feet, and I saw another one from the top, which must be exterior at some point.
Did you just pass it?
It's right next to where it turns to ABS. So right oil through the ABS pipe. Let's see what I believe is another one on top, but I could be mistaken. It could just be the mineral looking like it was on top. Easier to push them up there.
Right there.
I wonder if I was,
That's just where it turns down.
I wonder if I was mistaken and it's not actually a cleanout right there. I thought I saw a
So
cleanout
how
right.
far out right now?
I thought that was a cleanout. I bet you it's just chipped pipe from, or chipped mineral from when they connected it or something. About
So
80,
So you
80
were,
something, so about 75, 70 some feet.
so you're 25 feet from the house.
Yep.
Which is weird why it wouldn't be cast iron all the way to the sewer.
All the way up to the city.
Yeah.
I was mistaken. It was just chipped mineral on the top there, not the actual cleanout I thought I saw.
The last owner may have had issues with the house out and they ended up having it replaced.
But why would they only go 25 feet? I suppose because that's where the driveway picks up. You're only 25 feet from the house, you probably just get on the outside of that hill.
Honestly, my guess, that's where the septic tank was.
There's never been a septic here.
This age, cast iron turning away from the road.
That's the road there. That when you came in on the road. That's not my driveway.
But when I go out the house, I turn right. So I go out the wall and I turn right away.
Yeah, they ran sewer down this road. So this was back when they built this house, they plotted this all out to be a subdivision. They
Okay.
built these three houses. They put the sewer in, and they put these three houses in, and then the city pissed off the owner of the land and shut the whole subdivision down years ago. So there's never been a septic here, and I can even ask the owners of a house, but there's never been a septic here. The sewer comes. This is actually classified as a road. This gravel that looks like my driveway. That's actually a road.
There's what's going on in there. That's why it's not draining.
Did you get it loose now? Or?
No, the water just drained far enough to see. That's all the stuff that's sitting on the bottom loose that I was trying to see and push somewhat. And now that the water's draining slowly and I'm pulling back, you're seeing more of it. That's all that mineral stuff that's been flaking off. And if you take a machine in there, it's going to knock a lot of that off. As you can see, it's lots of it in there. When they build with no sump pumps, that happens a lot because you have water level gets to the height of the sewer pipe and starts leaking in. So it pushes its way into the sewer, and then you get a lot of groundwater mineral built up in the sewer.
Gotcha.
So it's nice to have a sump pump that actually drains it below the sewer level, or sealed PVC doesn't have that issue nowadays. But you can just see all the stuff in there that's just where quite a bit of loose chunk in there. Not quite enough that I would think this is necessarily augered, but maybe. Has this ever been run with a drain machine?
Yeah, the rotor came for you guys.
That explains why there's so much loose chunk in there.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be that much loose chunk in there.
He didn't, all he uses the, whatever water jet system he was using.
Well, water jetter shouldn't have knocked too much. I know it does knock some off, but
I think that's all he uses.
it knocks off less than a drum machine. If you take a drum machine down there with a 4-inch cutter, it'd be sitting that deep in the bottom like a gravel road, and it would be a pain to get that out.
Moving our operation. Well, I guess this can stay here. That don't matter
Why
too
are you
much.
using the hose? That's what I was curious about. Don't drop my phone. Things are expensive.
But they are.
I'd much rather break the tablet. I'm only about $200. That phone, well, not anymore, but when I bought it, it was almost $1,500.
Shit, my phone is only about 1,000.
I get to buy one, get one free. Why? You got a chunk stuck to the lines, but keep going forward, you'll splash it off eventually. There you go. That's part of my fight with Verizon, because it listed as buy one, get one free. But how can you advertise as buy one, get one free when that one wasn't buy one, get one free? It was buy one, get one.
Yeah.
It was buy one, get one up to 1,000 off. It's all mineral chunks. Stuff that's been knocked off the side of the pipe. Some of that's grease too, but quit getting the camera lens dirty, just keep going. Was that a Y you went past or a sweep? I can't tell anymore, the lens is so dirty.
Direction change. You want to put the hose on if it isn't?
No, because then it's going to fill the pipe up.
Okay, never mind. We got the lens clean. It's fine. It's fine, Nick. Nick, it's fine. Just the direction change
Or
there.
flushed the toilet to rinse it.
Section a little bit.
It was just the direction change.
That's what I figured, but I couldn't tell for sure with all the nasty stuff on the lens. Trying to see right there if that's just mineral or what it is, but can't really tell for certain with that much mineral on top. It could be hiding a crack in the pipe or something, letting that much mineral in, but you never know. That much mineral on top you can't see. Because here where you can see the minerals chipped away.
Yeah.
It's up like a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. And you'll see that right as it transitions to ABS. You'll see a big section of it gone in a few feet here. There it is. You should be almost in ABS now. There's the ABS. You can see the big chip of where the mineral's gone there. You can see all. You can see that ABS is pulled back just a hair. ABS has settled down just a little bit, not much. It also probably wasn't a straight cut. If you push in, you'll see yourself kind of drop into the EDS just a little bit, offset in a better direction than the uphill. That's probably a yes, I didn't see a grade change that you're going through.
You're probably gonna end up with 190 feet to get to the city.
I can turn the whole thing out here in ABS. I'm not worried about it filling up or flooding me out.
So we didn't come all the way to the house with that new shit.
I wonder why they didn't even have my feet out. Why the rest of the tank tire was not.
Should be getting easier. Once the water gets there, it should be getting easier slowly. Come on, water. It's just starting to get to you. There, it just hit you now. Ooh, spiders.
Little fuckers can live everywhere. Little spiders. Size pipe is it? 6 inch?
4 inch.
That's still 4 inch.
Yep. Be 4 inch all the way to city connection.
That just look bigger. Probably
Because there's
the
not
other
so
one's-
much mineral.
There's nothing in there. Any.
The other one's down to probably 3 inch with all the mineral. But this is actually still 4.
Another transit.
Direction change slightly. Might be a grade change too as fast as that stuff's running. I don't know. I should have
Well, that sewer drain is down 14 feet from here. About 14 to 16 feet from floor level here. That's where the sewer comes in.
What are you waiting for? What do you mean, what am I waiting for? It's about to go downhill even faster. You should be able to go easy. Jesus. You need to push it before you break the camera? Remember, they cost as much as a new car.
Almost to $1 million.
I would hope so.
You gotta be, because it's close, not much over 100 feet, if I remember right.
There's a connection right there at 125, so it doesn't even comply with code either.
No way.
Max distance allowed is 100.
Without another clean out, yeah. 100 feet.
It's funny, 'cause he didn't put a clean out on the new sewer drain either. Said it wasn't that far.
Oh, it wouldn't be as far where he put
it's about 120
little
feet, and we have about 4 feet here.
Drums, the little machines, the flex shafts and stuff all are at 100 feet long, so when the sewer's over 100, now you have to jet and charge people a lot more money.
Well, and
So that's why they don't allow them over 100.
we just had a new line put in for my new addition. He said it was within 100 feet, and that goes over that side of the house.
Within 100 feet of the next cleanout though, right?
Oh, because it goes from my garage, it goes all the way. It goes, if you kept going, you'd see where he connected it. It's on the other side of this one.
Keep going, we're at the city.
I know. He
Oh, you
hooked
mean
into
it
the
They
connected?
hooked
city.
into the
Okay.
main.
So you go out to the street, this one comes in, those two neighbor lines come in, and then they hook that one on
You said
past
it's
it.
But this one goes this way first,
Yeah,
then it goes that way.
so maybe it's because of the extra. Okay.
That's adding probably 20, 30 feet going that
Yeah,
way first.
that would probably be. I would assume, I thought they would have just went.
That's why I was assuming there was a septic or something over here that they tied onto where they transitioned, because it goes right, not straight out towards the city.
I wonder if they just didn't want to be under his driveway or something.
I have no idea. I quit trying to guess why people did stuff a while back.
Unless it's under the house.
Gets
It
harder.
doesn't go right away, right? It goes out some first.
It goes straight out the wall, then turns right after just a little bit, I believe. But you'll see it better on the way back here. But there is definitely a right turn in there.
Yeah, 'cause he came straight and then went down for the new one.
Another slight direction change to the right.
That would make sense. That's down to the sewer.
Just a slight.
Because the main is so deep, I'm guessing they slightly turned. Oh, they had to go around the manhole. That's why they did that there. Because that manhole's the end one on the whole line. I forgot that. That's why it goes around that. It has to go around the manhole to go out into the field.
We kept that let loose and start going. Another chunk. At least some of them are coming out. Kinda sorta. No, if they made it into the ABS that far, they should float the rest of the way. I'm more worried about the ones that are stuck way back in the cast causing issues. Yeah.
So yes, what are the options?
Could just scale it and jet it all out, but that's kind of hit or miss depending on how well it actually works, or replacement at that point, or if just scaling it all and cleaning it out works, then they could line it or something, but it's no great options. Change. If you're gonna start finishing anything down here over it, I'd at least recommend replacing the section of the room you're finishing, so you don't have to tear up a finished room to, do it afterwards.
Biggest problem is probably the problem as soon as you get outside the house.
The 20 feet outside the house is rough, but that one mineral nodule, that's where the Rain-X helps it, keeps it from forming like a dot and getting blurry on the screen some. I'm pretty sure we got wipes in the van, but the one big mineral nodule that was back a little ways that I first saw was, what I was concerned with is it was narrowed down quite a bit to catch stuff. There's the right turn.
How far was the right turn?
It says 14 feet.
So more
but-
like 10.
But yeah, 10 feet-ish out the wall.
It's going around the entranceway. It's turning.
Probably underneath it. Makes it good.
Well, it has to go under there, otherwise it would have to go deep right from the house.
Yeah.
It's very shallow under the basement floor. It's only down, what, 6 inches? Foot?
6, 7 inches.
Yeah, so it's pretty shallow, so the line from the back to the front doesn't have a lot of downhill on it
The pipe
either.
is more like 3.
A real deep underfloor does not help either, that it's so developed. It takes more force to keep stuff moving because it's not a very downhill.